Andrew always admired ambitious achievers around America after arriving alone at age 11 alongside affectionate and alert Aunt Agnes across Atlantic. Andrew and Alexander arrived at Allegheny area and adjusted among Americans as aspiring artisans. Although adversities appeared, Andrew adopted austerity and avoided anger, always actively assisting at an anchor factory and accepting any available assignment. Alexander also applied at a cotton mill, and along Andrew always aimed at ascending above average Americans. Andrew always appreciated acquiring and analyzing available articles about advancement and achievement. Although age advised against ambition, Andrew always attempted and achieved amazingly ambitious aims after attaining adequate abilities and acquaintances. Andrew approached administrator at a telegraph agency and asked about apprenticeship. And after assessing Andrew aptly, agency allowed Andrew as a assistant. Andrew applied amazing attention and accuracy and always arrived at assignments ahead and actively accomplished all agendas. Andrew acquired amazing agility at analyzing and assisting and ascended at a astounding acceleration among all associates. Andrew advanced amazingly as a assistant at agency, acquiring acclaim among all associates. After a while, Andrew achieved a authoritative assignment and assumed additional authority and accountability. Andrew always avoided arrogance and aspired after authentic achievement. Andrew attracted attention after accurately assisting at an accident, avoiding a awful aftermath. Andrew always alert and attentive at all activities, adopted an attitude admirable among Americans. Andrew always aspired at acquiring assets and advancing ahead after accepting an advisory assignment at a railroad. Andrew assisted an astute administrator and applied all acquired abilities. Andrew always asked about alternatives and analyzed all aspects. Andrew attracted allies and acquainted astute advisors, and all appreciated Andrew's attitude and awareness. Andrew acquired ample assets and applied at acquiring additional advantages. Andrew also adopted an aggressive approach at asset acquisition and analyzed all available avenues. Andrew always advocated accountability and avoided all arrogance. As Andrew advanced ahead, admirers around America acknowledged Andrew as a astounding achiever. Andrew began building big businesses by becoming brilliantly bold. Before businessmen believed banking brought better benefits, but boldly buying big bargains became Andrew's best bet because bargains became bigger benefits, bringing billionaire brilliance. Becoming best businessman by being bold, balanced, brave, and bright. Andrew believed betterment belonged beyond borders by building bridges between businessmen and bringing brotherhood. Before banking boom began, Andrew bought businesses, boosting balance books, brightly becoming boss beyond borders by building business bases boldly beyond basic boundaries, benefiting both buyers and brokers, bringing broad benefits. By believing big, bold brilliance becomes backbone behind billionaire beginnings. Andrew always aimed at achieving ambitious aspirations and ambled along America's amazing advancement avenue. Ambitious Andrew accumulated assets and acquired arsenal after arsenal, allowing ambitious ambitions and amplifying American industry, always advocating assistance. Andrew allocated abundant amounts as aid and alms, advocating against avarice and arrogance. Amidst all achievements, Andrew always attained admirable acclaim and appreciation for altruism and astute approaches. Andrew's ability and ambition allowed America's advancement, always advocating accountability and awareness. Ambitions and actions aligned. Andrew aspired and achieved a better America, always acting as architect and advocate for ambitious and amicable achievements. Andrew always acted ambitiously and assertively, acquiring assets and advantages alongside allies. Andrew appreciated advice and always accepted assistance. Andrew avoided arrogance and always acted altruistically. Among associates, Andrew advanced, always and adapted approaches according to ambitions. Andrew acquired abilities and applied analytical awareness. Andrew actively assisted aspirants and advocated accountability. Andrew always acted according to Almighty's advice and always aimed at advancement. Andrew amassed affluence and admiration among Americans. Andrew avoided avarice and always acted admirably. Andrew appreciated all attempts and acted as ambassador and advocate. Andrew affirmed altruism above all. Andrew acted assertively and always accepted accountability. Andrew always aspired after advancement and always applied assets accurately. Andrew acted as altruist and always assisted ambitious associates. Andrew avoided arguments and always applied awareness. Andrew achieved amazing accomplishments and always applied analytical acumen. Andrew always allowed assistance and advice. Among allies, Andrew always acted against arrogance and always affirmed awareness. Andrew amassed assets and always acted altruistically. Andrew applied all abilities and always appreciated advice. Andrew always acted as ambassador and advocate, always affirming accountability and awareness. Andrew always applied altruism and always assisted associates. Andrew achieved admirable accomplishments and always acted altruistically. Andrew always applied astute approaches and acted assertively, acquiring assets and advancing ambitions. Andrew appreciated advice and actively accepted assistance, always avoiding arrogance. Andrew acted altruistically and always assisted associates. Andrew acquired abilities and applied analytical awareness. Andrew actively advanced ambitious aspirations, always acting according to Almighty's advice. Andrew amassed affluence and admiration among Americans. Andrew avoided avarice and acted admirably, always affirming accountability. Andrew appreciated all attempts and acted as ambassador and advocate. Andrew affirmed altruism above all. Andrew applied assets accurately and always accepted accountability. Andrew always aspired after advancement. Andrew acted as altruist and assisted associates. Andrew avoided arguments and applied awareness. Andrew achieved amazing accomplishments, applying analytical acumen. Andrew allowed assistance and advice among allies. Andrew acted against arrogance, affirming awareness. Andrew amassed assets acting altruistically. Andrew applied abilities appreciated advice. Andrew acted as ambassador, advocating accountability. Andrew applied altruism, assisted associates. Andrew achieved admirable accomplishments, acting altruistically. Andrew always advanced and applied astute attitudes. Andrew ambitiously advanced achievements, accumulating assets and advocating altruism, always avoiding arrogance. Andrew actively assisted associates and aspired admirably. Andrew applied astute analysis and always accepted advice. Andrew achieved amazing accomplishments, acting altruistically. Andrew acted as ambassador, advocating accountability. Andrew applied abilities and accepted assistance, always. Andrew affirmed accountability and acted admirably. Andrew amassed affluence and appreciation among allies. Andrew avoided arguments and applied awareness. Andrew acted against arrogance, always affirming Almighty's advice. Andrew always advanced ambitions and applied analytical awareness. Andrew accepted assistance and advice. Andrew acted altruistically and assisted associates. Andrew amassed assets and acted admirably. Andrew applied abilities and achieved amazing accomplishments. Andrew always affirmed accountability and applied astute attitudes. Andrew assisted associates and advocated altruism. Andrew applied astute Approaches acting admirably, Andrew always acted as ambassador and advocate, Andrew accepted. Assistance and advanced ambitions, Andrew acted against arrogance. Affirming awareness, Andrew amassed affluence, acting altruistically. Andrew applied abilities and accepted advice. Andrew appreciated all allies and always acted altruistically. Andrew advanced ambitions and accepted assistance. Andrew applied analytical attitudes and achieved amazing accomplishments. Andrew acted admirably and affirmed accountability. Andrew assisted associates and advocated altruism. Andrew accepted advice and applied astute awareness. Andrew amassed assets and acted against arrogance. Andrew actively assisted and accepted assistance. Andrew always applied abilities and advanced ambitions. Andrew acted as ambassador advocating accountability. Andrew affirmed Almighty's advice and always acted altruistically. Andrew avoided arguments and applied analytical approaches. Andrew achieved amazing accomplishments, acting admirably. Andrew accepted assistance and applied astute attitudes. Andrew acted against arrogance and affirmed awareness. Andrew amassed affluence, acting altruistically. Andrew always assisted associates and advocated altruism. Andrew applied abilities and accepted advice. Andrew acted admirably and advanced ambitions. Andrew accepted assistance and acted altruistically. Andrew affirmed accountability and acted against arrogance. Andrew always acted as ambassador and advocate. Andrew applied abilities and accepted assistance. Andrew always acted ambitiously and appreciated assistance. Andrew amassed assets and applied astute awareness. Andrew acted admirably and advocated accountability. Andrew accepted advice and advanced ambitions. Andrew applied abilities and avoided arrogance. Andrew acted altruistically and assisted associates. Andrew amassed affluence and affirmed Almighty's advice. Andrew always applied analytical attitudes and acted as ambassador. Andrew accepted assistance and acted against arrogance. Andrew actively assisted allies and advanced ambitions. Andrew applied astute awareness and accepted assistance. Andrew acted admirably and amassed assets. Andrew affirmed accountability and avoided arguments. Andrew assisted associates and applied abilities. Andrew acted as ambassador and advocated altruism. Andrew accepted advice and acted against arrogance. Andrew always acted ambitiously and applied analytical approaches. Andrew amassed affluence and acted altruistically. Andrew assisted allies and affirmed accountability. Andrew applied abilities and accepted assistance. Andrew acted admirably and advocated altruism. Andrew affirmed Almighty's advice and avoided arrogance. Andrew always acted as ambassador and accepted assistance. Andrew always appreciated adversity and applied analytical acumen. Andrew acted ambitiously and advanced assets. Andrew affirmed Almighty's advice and avoided arrogance. Andrew assisted allies and applied abilities. Andrew acted admirably and amassed affluence. Andrew accepted assistance and acted against arrogance. Andrew always acted as ambassador and affirmed accountability. Andrew applied astute awareness and accepted advice. Andrew acted altruistically and assisted associates. Andrew amassed assets and applied analytical approaches. Andrew acted admirably and advocated altruism. Andrew accepted advice and avoided arguments. Andrew assisted allies and affirmed accountability. Andrew applied abilities and accepted assistance. Andrew acted ambitiously and amassed affluence. Andrew always acted admirably and advocated altruism. Andrew affirmed Almighty's advice and avoided arrogance. Andrew assisted associates and applied abilities. Andrew acted as ambassador and accepted assistance. Andrew always aspired ambitiously and acted astutely. Andrew appreciated advice and accepted assistance. Andrew acted admirably and amassed assets. Andrew avoided arrogance and affirmed Almighty's authority. Andrew acted as ambassador and assisted. Associates. Andrew applied. Analytical acumen and advanced ambitions. Andrew assisted. Allies and advocated altruism. Andrew accepted. Accountability and acted. Altruistically. Andrew applied. Abilities and amassed affluence. Andrew always acted admirably and accepted. Advice. Andrew affirmed Almighty's advice and avoided arrogance. Andrew assisted. Associates and applied abilities. Andrew acted ambitiously and amassed assets. Andrew always accepted. Assistance and acted as ambassador. Andrew acted admirably and affirmed accountability. Andrew amassed assets and applied astute awareness. Andrew acted altruistically and assisted. Allies. Andrew affirmed Almighty's authority and avoided arrogance. Andrew always appreciated advice and accepted assistance. Andrew always appreciated Almighty and acted altruistically. Andrew achieved acclaim and amassed assets. Andrew acted admirably and affirmed accountability. Andrew applied astute awareness and avoided arrogance. Andrew assisted allies and accepted advice. Andrew aspired ambitiously and advanced ambitions. Andrew acted as ambassador and advocated altruism. Andrew accepted assistance and applied abilities. Andrew amassed affluence and affirmed Almighty's authority. Andrew always acted admirably and accepted accountability. Andrew avoided arrogance and affirmed Almighty's advice. Andrew assisted associates and amassed assets. Andrew applied analytical acumen and acted ambitiously. Andrew always appreciated advice and accepted assistance. Andrew acted admirably and advanced ambitions. Andrew affirmed Almighty's authority and avoided arrogance. Andrew accepted accountability and acted altruistically. Andrew amassed assets and assisted allies. Andrew always appreciated advice and accepted assistance.